Hi children, how are you all? I hope you are doing well. In the previous class, we learned the lesson Know Your Planet. In that lesson, we learned about our Earth. So today, we will know about the lesson Parallels and Meridians. What is that? Parallels and Meridians. Okay children, all of you open your social textbooks. This is our 5th class social textbook. You have to open the page number 9. Page number 9. This is our lesson Know Your Planet. This is the first lesson in 5th class. Next, we have to go to second lesson, Parallels and Meridians. This is our lesson, Parallels and Meridians. I can read the lesson. You have to follow me carefully. Here, you have read that the earth is spherical in shape. To find the location of places on the earth, we need certain imaginary lines as reference. These lines are called parallels and meridians. The earth rotates on its axis. Underline the axis. It is an imaginary line drawn through the center of the earth. The end points on the axis are called poles. Here, poles. The poles are used as two fixed points. The point on the top is the north pole. The one at the bottom is the south pole. Here, parallels. A set of circles is drawn on the surface of the globe. These circles run from east to west. They are called parallels or lines of latitudes. Underline, lines of latitudes are called parallels. The earth is divided into two equal parts by drawing an imaginary line midway between the north pole and the south pole. This line is called the equator. Once again I will repeat. The earth is divided into two equal parts by drawing an imaginary line midway between the north pole and the south pole. This line is called the equator. Underline, equator. It is the longest parallel. The part of the earth which lies to the north of the equator is called the northern hemisphere. Underline, northern hemisphere, the above part of the north pole. The other half known as the southern hemisphere. Here southern hemisphere lies to the south of the equator. Here these are the parallels of our, that means parallels means latitude also we call that. Here these are the parallels from east to west we have to draw these parallels. These are totally 180 parallels are here. Turn the page. Here one fact is here. The word latitude originates from the Latin word latus, which means wide. The word meridian originates from the Latin word meridis, which means midday. It is from the word meridian that we get words such as ante-meridium, meaning before noon, and post-meridium, meaning afternoon. Okay, this is the fact. Here important features of our parallels. All parallels are complete circles except for the north pole and the south pole. These are points. The length of the parallels decreases as we move away from the equator and towards the poles. All parallels are located at an equal distance from each other. Parallels neither touch nor cross one another. How are parallels numbered? We start from the equator and mark it as 0 degree latitude. We mark the other parallels from 0 degree to 90 degree. Apart from their value, the parallels are also marked N north or S south according to their location. The north pole is written as 90 degree N. The south pole is written as 90 degree S. Underline this, 90 degree N, 90 degree S. Parallels are drawn at intervals of 1 degree. There are 90 parallels in the northern hemisphere and 90 parallels in the southern hemisphere. Therefore, there are 181 parallels in all, including the equator. Here, the equator also one parallel in counting. Here, look at the parallels here. This is the equator, 0 degree parallel. This is equator. And here 23.5 degree N. This is called Tropic of Cancer. Here this place is called Tropic of Cancer. And here 66.5 degree N. This is called Arctic Circle. These are all Tropic of Cancer and Arctic Circle. mentioned in northern hemisphere. The above part of the equator, this is the northern hemisphere. This is the north pole, 90 degree N. And also here the bottom of the equator, this is called southern hemisphere. Here southern hemisphere, this is the southern hemisphere. This is the south pole, 90 degree S. Here tropic of Capricorn, 23.5 degree south side 23.5 degree S is called tropic of Capricorn, and 66.5 degree S is called Antarctic circle. These are the parallels of the earth. Next one, important parallels. Here important parallels. Important parallels, other than the equator 0 degree, the north pole 90 degree N and the south pole 90 degree S. Here north pole 90 degree N and south pole 90 degree S. The tropic of Cancer 23.5 degree N. This is the tropic of Cancer, 23.5 degree N. The tropic of Capricorn 23.5 degree S. This is the tropic of Capricorn. And the Arctic circle 66.5 degree N. This is Arctic circle. Next one, the Antarctic circle. This is the Antarctic circle. The Arctic and Antarctic circles are also called polar circles. Underline the polar circles. Here the checkpoint, write true or false. The east-west lines drawn on a globe are called parallels. Is it correct? Yes, this is correct. You have to tick T, means true. Next, all parallels are of the same length. All parallels are of the same length. That is not correct, so you have to write false. The North Pole lies in the southern hemisphere. That is also false. The Tropic of Cancer lies in the northern hemisphere. Okay, this is true. Right here, true. So, children, this is for our class today. We will meet on next class.